Hello, I'm Chavan Nikita. Today's my topic is the reproductive system. The reproductive system is the ability to reproduce is of one of the properties distinguishing living from non-living matter. And then the more primitive and the more primitive animals, the simpler the process of reproduction in humans mammals including humans, and the process is one sexual reproduction in which the males and females organ different anatomically and physiologically, and a new individual develops from the fusion of two sexes is called as gametes. Then the male gametes are called as spermatozoa, and the female gametes are called as ova. Then the structural outline is the female reproductive system. External genitalia, then internal genitalia, then contain vagina, uterine tubes, ovaries, reproductive cycle, and the menopause and breast. Then the male reproductive system consists the body part are the scrotum, testes, seminal vesicles, seminal vesicles, and the ejaculatory ducts, and prostate glands, urethra and penis, and the ejaculation. Then the function of female reproductive systems are the formation of a ova, and then reception of a spermatozoa, then the provision of a suitable environment for fertilization and fetal development. Then pasteurization means childbirth. Then the lactation, the production of breast milk, which provides complete nourishment for the baby in early life. Then the external genitalia means vulva. Then the external genitalia are known as collectively are and consist the labia majora and labia minora. Then the vaginal orifice, the vestibule, the hymen, and the Bartholin glands. Then the external genitalia is known as the collective of the genitalia. The labia majora, these are the two large floats, they forming the boundary of vulva. They are composed to a large boundary, this spacious and occurrence sweet glands. Then labia majora, greater lips. Then the vestibular glands called as Bartholin glands are situated on each side near the vaginal opening, and then they are about the size of a small pea, and their ducts and opening of the hymen, and they secreted mucus that keeps the vulva moist. Then blood supply and lymph drainage and nerve supply. Then arterial supply and venous drainage. Then the arterial supply, this by branches from the internal pudendal arteries that branch from the internal iliac the arteries and by the external arteries the branch from the femoral arteries. Then the venous drainage the forms a large plexus with which eventually drained into the internal iliac veins. Then the labia minora. These are the two smaller folds of skin they between the labia majora and the labia majora, and then the labia majora. They are the labia majora. They are the moistened to the production of and then the uterus is allow the muscular pear shaped organ that is located anterior and anterposteriorly in pelvic cavity. It lies in the pelvic cavity and between the urinary bladder and the rectum. It is the about 7.5 centimeter long and 5 centimeter wide. Its walls are walls are allowed to the walls are to provide to enter any exterior antigens. Then provides the strongs. And then the structure of vagina walls has the 3 layers. The outer covering of areolar tissue, and middle layer is smooth tissue, and then the inner lining is a stratified squamous epithelium that forms right to ruga right has no secretory glands, but the reproductive system is to reproduce one generation to next generation is to and then the three layers remains at the 3 layers at 2 causes. Then the two and the womb and the production of the three layers, and the one vagina is the muscular tube lined with stratified squamous epithelium tissue. It runs obliquely forwards and backwards. It runs to and the angle of 45 degrees Celsius between the bladder and the rectum and anus behind. Thank you.